This video is directed at you, Paddy H. Now, obviously, I'm missing something here because you keep saying in your videos that Steve Hoca is accusing you of being a heroin-smoking drug addict and a criminal convict and a thug and this and that, but I haven't seen it. Can you show me any evidence that Hoca has accused you of these things? Just one shred of evidence. Maybe you're talking about that Hoca troll, the imposter who leaves asinine comments on people's videos. I've never even seen Hoca respond to staying sane amid the insanity, and that guy has been making Hoca videos constantly for over a year. Hoca seems to be too busy tearing apart Alex to have time to respond to anyone else. But here's my question to you, Paddy H. If you hate Hoca so much, then why don't you dox him? You keep saying you're going to dox him, you're going to expose him, and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. Well, shut the fuck up and do it then. Or here's an even better idea. Why don't you do a live debate with Hoca, where you can call him out on his bullshit and expose him for what he is? But I do want to issue a word of warning, just for your own benefit. Hoca is not somebody you want to meddle with. I know you say that Hoca's a whiny little bitch and this and that, and I can understand why he comes across that way sometimes. But let me tell you something. I've seen the guy do things that you haven't seen. The man is extremely articulate and perceptive, and he will use those attributes to destroy you on a spiritual level. You would not summon a demon unless you know what you're dealing with. By the same token, you don't want to summon the wrath of Steve Hoca unless you know what you're getting yourself into. Hoca is the Lord of Darkness, manifested in human form. I've seen him exhibit the dark triad traits on numerous occasions. I mean, do you think that your criminal ass really stands a chance against the intellect of Steve Hoca? I don't think so. But if you believe it does, then prove me wrong. Put your money where your mouth is and do a podcast with Hoca, where you can challenge his ideas and tell all the listeners why he's so wrong about Alex. Because let me tell you something, making these stupid videos every hour of the day where you rage about Hoca isn't doing you any good. And it's not making Hoca look bad. If anything, it's making you look bad. It's making you look like a butthurt little bitch. And when you feel the wrath of Hoca, you're going to wish you were never born. I mean, if you hate this guy so much that you just can't stop making videos about him, then why don't you do something about it? And by do something, I don't mean sit there making videos about Hoca 24 hours a day, making all these threats and trying to talk like a gangster. Challenge Hoca to a live debate on his channel. If you have the debate on Hoca's channel, then you'll get a fair amount of listeners. Personally, I don't even know why you would bother trying to dox Hoca and get him kicked off YouTube. Because in a month or two, Hoca will be gone anyway. He'll do the same thing he's always done over the past 10 years. He'll make content for a while and then he'll just disappear with no explanation. You'll go to his channel one day and all his content will have been wiped. You know, a lot of people are accusing Hoca of a lot of things, making out like he's some kind of monster. It's mostly people leaving comments on your videos and other people's videos, saying that Hoca is a deceitful charlatan and a thief. I don't think Hoca is a monster, but he's not a saint either. I think he sits right on the border between the light and the dark. I think he would have limitless potential if he would only straighten himself out. You're right about one thing though. The way to piss off Hoca is to go TFL and make YouTube videos.